Take it away, Chris. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you. Yeah, this has been an interesting journey for me thus far. I kind of just got thrown in the middle of it, and I've I've wound up, actually my last month of my life has been dedicated to the Harlem Shake in such a way, though it really changed the dynamic, because I had actually originally, very early on, participated and made my own version of a Harlem Shake video. And it was after this, at which point I started reading online and reading various comments and a blog post here and there and the likes, where I actually learned about the authentic Harlem Shake, and that what this video trend was really had nothing to do with that. So as such, that then gave me the motivation of, well, I'm not that far away from Harlem, let me go put it to the people of Harlem and see what they have to say about it directly. And as if you've seen the video, there was people who weren't too very happy about it. I met some really great people during that day, and they had some real animated opinions and the likes, and it was a real good experience as a whole. And then it turned into this bit of a viral sensation, and got a lot of headlines and the likes. And in going through this experience, I then one of the guys in the video, the guy that had a scarf on his head, his name's Matty, and Matty had told me that he's in a dance crew. So then he had set me up with this Harlem dance crew known as the Go Crazy Boys, and also the Harlem Shakers. And these guys are kind of, these guys have been doing it for some time now, since like the late 90s or so. And that the original form of dance even started prior to that, I've now come to learn, in the forms of, in the early 80s by this dancer named Al B. But it's kind of, these Go Crazy Boys kind of developed it in their own particular form. But as such, I then, I had got in touch with them, and it was interesting because I was seeing a lot of the various responses to my video. And there was some people who were very much like, yes, this is exactly what I've been talking about. Their Harlem Shake has nothing to do at all with our Harlem Shake, or what the real Harlem Shake is. So I was able to, I think the video was able to help give a voice to that perspective and to that, and it actually helped initiate the counter movement to this entire ordeal. But I also, at the same time, I've seen a lot of people respond, just being like, oh, these people, what are they talking about? They have no right to say anything. Oh, it's a dance, get over it. It's kind of like this no big deal. So it's like, here there are people sharing what their honest opinions are about something, and about some kind of cultural artifact, and something that they identify with, and that is that they're proud of. And, as they express that, there's then a whole bunch of people who view that and then say, shut up, you people don't know what you're talking about, get over it. And at the same time, I've seen it evolve into some really nasty stuff. Like, the amount of racism that has shown up in the comments section is just, I think is absolutely deplorable. And I ask myself, maybe I live a certain life, and I'm like, oh, here we are, 2013, but here we are, in plain as daylight, people posting stuff all over the internet, and it's just, so I found that aspect discouraging. But on the bright side, I also came across these guys in this dance crew, and I realized that I learned more about this particular art form and what they're doing, and as such, we just released a couple new videos. The first video is called The Real Harlem Shake, and it's a 2.5-minute dance video, which I think it's amazing. Like, these guys and what they can do, it blows me away. So, and then the companion video is called, it's a 3.5 video called The Story of the Real Harlem Shake, and this one is more interview-based, and we kind of show some of the live footage of the dancing, versus the dance video is kind of a rapid editing style. However, it's something that's already getting, people are very pleased with it, and I think I'm glad, because now I'm hoping to set the standard once again for the world what the real Harlem Shake is, because that's in part the damage that has been done, in a sense, is that now when everyone hears the word Harlem Shake, they're making an association with this dance trend and kind of the chaos and silliness that's associated in it. But at least now with these new videos, it kind of gives as one of the dance crew members, after he saw the videos, he said he was so pleased because he said he finally felt like he had a voice, and now he finally felt like people were going to hear their side of the story and be able to then get to see the glory of what it is that they're doing. And what I've then learned is, as well in speaking with these guys, is that it really is like a sense of pride for them. And it's something that, you know, dance and the arts is something that they value, and which may not be so much in this this modern world of which we're living, but they now are actually, I'm helping them with their campaign that we're entitling Save the Shake. And it's a kind of a double meaning term, Save the Shake, and one, save the name of the Harlem Shake, and you know, revitalize it for what it was, and the association with these fad videos. But at the same time, they also are working towards you know, more of a community outreach type of program, because they have this. Currently, they're working with various forms of kind of like a youth group kind of thing, where one can teach dance and various other. Well, their ultimate goal is to be able to use the attention that's currently going on and be able to fundraise via donations. They also, the track that's used, called the original Harlem Shake, is a very, very good dance numbers. Now it's going to be available on iTunes and the like. So they're hoping that they can generate funds via these two methods and be able to put it right back into a community center that's focused on dance and arts and other kind of resources that this underprivileged community and doesn't necessarily have access to. So they're really trying to now turn this whole thing into some kind of actual lasting change that will then be able to, you know, have a positive effect on people's lives, while, you know, once again taking something that is at the core of our, you know, our humanity and our art style in the form of dance, and, you know, bring it back to the forefront and show that it's something that's important, and it's something that has value, and it's something that can, you know, have positive effects on people's lives.
Thank you so much, Chris. Was there something else that you wanted to add?
No, I guess for the most part that kind of sums up where I came from and where I'm currently at, and how we're currently, you know, it's like we're putting together a dance event next Friday. We're renting out a space, and we're going to try to encourage dance crews and various forms of you know, dance community, youth groups and the likes, and try to give them a venue and you know, kind of frame it under the form of like a competition, but really create a space for people to get together and have a good time, to have a good community event, in the hopes of trying to turn it into a more frequent event.
Thank you so much for being here again, and then we'll have questions and comments at the very end. Ryan just